overview of Wheelman is basically that Wheelman is the ultimate car chase experience, but it's put in the player's control. Instead of having like big canned sequences, the player's the one doing the action. Yeah, you know, when I was told like Ben's gonna be one of the main driving forces in this game, I was like, okay, he's gonna care about his voice, he's gonna care what his character looks like, he's gonna come in and say, I want my arms bigger, I want more muscles. Having met Ben and talking to him, like he's actually a gamer, he knows what he likes. He's like, hey, I'd like an element that does something like this, and our designers go like, oh, yeah, actually, we know how to change that or how to adjust for that. It's good to get his feedback because someone who actually plays games as opposed to just like, I want a purple dragon. We built the whole game around the cinematic story. We got Hollywood writers in, we got literally professionals, Hollywood storyboarders, built the whole cinematic experience, and then built a linear set of missions that go through that. And we kind of ration out the features, so you get on foot about mission 4, and get this gunplay here, and you learn this super move here, because we have a lot of super moves for our driving. So we wanted to be able to stand out in that way. But then as you're going, you also unlock a ton of the side mission stuff because we have the full open world experience. There's over 60 different side missions in the game. We have a lot of different super moves. Two of my favorites are Vehicle Melee, which is totally inspired from like a fighting game kind of aspect. Because driving games always have that hunt this guy down, destroy that car, but then it's just two cars like bumping into each other for a long time. Like that just doesn't have that Hollywood feel. So you look at a Hollywood movie, when they have those car chases, it's like this massive collision, and then suddenly he goes flying off into the river. So we built Vehicle Melee, so on that right stick, you're just flicking it left, right, to send your car slamming into him in a very Hollywood kind of camera angle. It changes, hits him, 2 or 3 of those hits, it sends a car barrel roll, flies into a fruit cart, there's a guy shaking his fist, and all those kind of things. We really want to have that Hollywood aspect instead of having that like simulator, like bumping and grinding. Vin Diesel is a special agent from the States. He's gone over there trying to infiltrate some of these gangs. It starts off as like a smaller mission of just a simple project, get in, there's some gangs having a problem. He discovers a bigger plot going on and has to deal with multiple gangs and balancing the fight. There's actually a really neat mission near the end called Balance of Power, where you're actually fighting with all 3 gangs and trying to piss off different gangs to fight different things. There's actually multiple endings to how that mission goes, depending on which gang you helped more, and each gang had kind of a different feel. 2 of our side missions, one is called Contracts, where basically a guy is trying to make a delivery, and you just go there and you have to destroy him. And that has an obvious level of progression, like start off with a small car, get to a bigger car, he's on a motorcycle, now he's in a semi-truck, now there's 3 guys and they have bigger top speeds, things like that. And then we have the exact opposite. You gotta make a delivery, maybe you're on a motorcycle, maybe you're in a semi, different car, but now there's other people attacking you, multiple guys. One of the favorites is a thing called Rampage, where unlike a lot of open world games where you're out just killing, our rampages are based on the car, so you go out there with your melee and you're just destroying like fruit carts and bus stops and going down train stations and smashing stuff and all that. And that's kind of set up to piss off different gangs. So like, oh, you know what, that game's pissed me off. Go to their neighborhood and just destroy everything you can find. Yeah, what really makes Wheelman stand out to me is the over-the-top Hollywood feel, those cinematic super moves that no game has ever had, the Vehicle Melee especially. When we do focus tests, there are people like, oh, that's the greatest thing ever. I can't wait to play that in other games. It's like, well, I can't yet. And I'm sure someone's going to copy that. It's very easy to look at it and go, that's going to be stolen really fast. Wheelman will come out in the PS3, Xbox 360, and PC, and that'll be this fall.